So for my memoir, I decided to talk about failure and how it's affected not only me, but the people around me. As they've all all stated a specific time in their lives that they failed and they got back up again. And it was what made them what they are today. And I think that goes a lot back to when, as kids, we first start riding a bike and we fall and fall and fall and pretty much are just destined to keep on failing until eventually we get it and we know how to ride a bike and you can do it without thinking it. But even with that knowledge of how to ride a bike, sometimes you still fall, like described in the picture right here. And even if you fall later on after learning how to ride a bike, it doesn't mean that you failed or you're a failure. It just means that you have to get back up again. And as long as you get back up again, I think that you never truly fail. And to fully understand how this applies to me, we have to go all the way back to the early years of high school when I was starting to get a little cocky and when it came to my education and the grades I was getting, as I was always getting good grades, and it all changed a little later on. I think in junior year when I got my first essay back from a teacher that already didn't like me because she had my mom as a student and did not leave the best impression on her and me as a person. So after I got this essay back and kind of like put in my place from being cocky, it really concerned me and disheartened me at first, but then I got back up again and studied and studied and studied until I was, probably back on the same level as an average high schooler, and even started tutoring other people on other subjects, even if it wasn't English, like math and science, and just how transitions work. Just anything I could help with, and I thought that would help me not only learn from the mistakes that the teacher put on my essay, but just helping others and becoming a better person as a whole. And then after that, I still had bad grades in this class, which arguably I got confused more and more after each time of getting a low score on on a assignment or an essay like that. So as time went on, me and my friend had a little theory that she wasn't fully grading us and was just grading us on our names on top of the paper, and just was grading off opinion on how she thought about us. So we wrote the next couple essays for each other. So she would write my essays and I would write her essays. And the grades stayed consistent. So I got her high A's and she got my low C's. So I think the biggest takeaway from all of that would be that as long as you learn something from failing, then I think you never really fail. And yeah, that's all I have for this draft right now.